Hello, everyone, and welcome to the RV Inspection and Care podcast and video. I'm Dwayne. I'm a certified RV inspector, and today we're going to be talking about the top 3 used fifth wheel brands that I can recommend for the years 2010 to 2019. Now, fifth wheels are right up there in popularity in the RV industry, usually right behind travel trailers. However, new fifth wheels these days, well, they can be pretty costly, pretty expensive. And in addition to that, when you buy a new RV, the first few years of its life gets hit hard by depreciation. So for those reasons and others as well, many people choose instead to buy a used RV, a used fifth wheel, and it can be a very good choice for some people. But the problem is that the industry keeps changing, and it changes a lot in just a few years. What I mean is, suddenly, new RV builders will just pop up and go into business. On the other hand, at the same time, great older brands that are building good RVs for a while can suddenly go out of business. And this happens over and over. And the point of all of that is this: knowing the best brands to buy in the last few years, well, that doesn't really always translate to buying an older RV, say one between 2010 and 2019. So this video is going to cover my recommendation of 3 of the best brands to buy for fifth wheels in those years. And what we're going to do is we're going to cover 3 different cost ranges: the high end, the mid-range, and the entry-level cost ranges. Now, a lot of people don't understand that about my videos. They think I'm just going to go to the top and cover the 3 best RVs in that particular category. But I don't think that's very useful information for the average RVer, because average RVers cannot afford many of those higher end products. So I like to do it by cost ranges instead. So let's go ahead and get started. And when we're talking about the higher end of the used fifth wheel market between 2010 and 2019, one of the brands I'm going to recommend there is Lux. Now, Lux is a very high-end fifth wheel builder. In fact, they pretty much sell their products factory direct to buyers. They don't really have a big network of dealers that they sell through. Interestingly, you can even find used Luxes right there at the factory. You just have to go to their website online, and they're usually listed there. Now, Lux is a very low production RV builder. They're not out there to set records. In fact, they not only just build normal RVs, they can custom build each Lux for you, for each particular buyer. Now, what that means is that they take their time, and they are known for very high quality as they do that. As a result, I can say that Lux is a great choice for any RV buyer, but especially for part-time RVers, that spend months in their RV, or full-timers who are always in their RV. Well, Lux is a great choice. And if you find a Lux that's been maintained well so far, and then you continue that, well, a Lux RV can last you for many, many very good years. Okay, let's go on from the high end down into the mid-range cost of used fifth wheels. And here I'm going to suggest Northwood. Now, Northwood is built in the Pacific Northwest. They're not really a low production RV builder, but then I really wouldn't put them in the category of high production RV builders either. They take enough time to really build what they're doing right, and they are known for true 4-season rigs. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, Four-season RVs does not mean that they will withstand every extreme of temperature out there, but it does mean that they can be used in a wider range of temperatures than most RVs can be used, and you'll be comfortable in them while doing that. Now, when you do that, when you build an RV with more insulation and better quality building materials, that means pretty much automatically that it's going to be better overall construction. They focus on the mid-range, like I said, and in my opinion, Northwood can be used by pretty much any RV buyer, not only the occasional RVer, but again, part-timers and even full-timers can make good use of Northwood products. So they're a very good choice in the mid-range used fifth wheel market between 2010 and 2019. Now, let's move to the lower cost level. This is where more people are going to be able to afford these fifth wheels. And in that section of the used fifth wheel market, I'm going to select KZ. Now, KZ is more of a higher production RV builder. They make a very wide range of price ranges for their fifth wheels. And so you can get some luxury units from KZ, but the good news about them is that you can also get some very affordable fifth wheels from them as well. And their products, in my opinion, are actually more aimed toward weekenders and vacationers and occasional RVers until you get up into the more luxury models that they build. The great thing about KZ is that when you look on the used market right now between 2010 and 2019, there's some very good prices on their products. Here's a little tip, though, about KZ. If you can, try to look for the Durango line. And the reason I say that is it seems that KZ puts a little more effort for quality in the Durango section of their lineup than they do in the other parts of the lineup. In fact, I even had a factory rep confirm that for me. So look particularly for KZ Durangos if you can. But it's a great choice as a brand for lower cost fifth wheels between 2010 and 2019. All right. Are these all the brands that I can recommend in that decade? Not at all. In fact, I just finished creating a guidebook for that decade of used fifth wheels, and it includes 13 more brands of fifth wheels that I can recommend for you. It will include some very well-known brands, ones that you know these days, but it also may include some brands that you have never heard of and some brands that may surprise you as well. The point of that guidebook is to help weed out the low-quality RV builders and help you focus on the better ones, the ones that are known for producing a better product overall. Now, what I feel is that the best way to use that guidebook is to use it along with another guidebook that I produce for buying used RVs in general. And that used RV buying guide, used together with the Better Brands guide, will help you find the better brands, but it'll also show you how to buy the RV the right way, how to make sure that it's in good shape when you buy it, how to get the right RV for you and your particular needs. So using them together, you can have a very good buying experience. In addition to that, keep in mind that when you download any of my guidebooks, you get access to my personal help in the buying process. I'll do everything I can to help you and to support you. We can communicate by email if that's convenient, or we can talk on the phone, whatever is best for you. And I'm going to help answer anything that you want to know to make sure you're comfortable in the buying process and have a happy buying experience. So I hope both this video and my guidebooks will help you find and select the best used fifth wheel from 2010 to 2019 that will fit your needs and take you on lots of great RV adventures for years to come. And that's it for now. Have safe and happy travels, my friends. Until next time.